Hello, Elizabeth and Matteo, Miss Zoila, Miss
Good
Mimi.
afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming in and spending time with us today.
Sorry, but I'm gonna throw this away.
There you go. How is everybody doing with their friendship squares? I got one that said she mailed hers to me this week, and I've got Dee's and Ganny Joe's already.
Hey, Kirsten. Hi, Tank.
Hi, Tank. Hi, Kirsten.
Well, I'm just going to finish up this, what's left of this skein. And then I'll send what I've got like 20 of them made. So I'll just send extras in case you need them.
Okay. Hi, Jen Reeves. Since I
Hey,
seen
Jen, how are you?
I was gonna. Oh, it's been a while since I won the stained glass yarn, Rena's stained glass yarn from Michi's mystery box, and I've been wanting to make a really fancy shawl out of it. And I started with one shawl, and I just fought and fought and fought, and I finally gave up on it. So about 3 weeks ago, I started the Aurora shawl. Oh, excuse me. And I should have figured out who that's by before I said anything. Expression Fiber Arts. That's what it is.
Okay.
And Tank, this is how I've gotten so far.
Remember when you asked me about my birthday dinner? I don't make something using this for like a dessert.
Okay. I'm live.
Okay.
I'm kind of upset because I should have not started with the gray or the white and black, because I'm just now getting to the colors, and I kind of wish that the colors were up here, because that's the colors. And I mean,
I love that cake.
I'm hoping that I'm not going to run out of room before I get to use the colors.
Well, it depends on how long you want the shawl, but keep in mind that each row uses a little bit more.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Thank you, guys. Uh-oh, Jen. I hope your day gets better. That's true too, Tank. The colors do show better on the bottom. This is my Lost Soul shawl that Dee gifted me from Mama G's auction. I love it.
I'm going to mute this.
Just love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Zoila. Thank you, Beth. So, oh yeah, there's the skull shawl that Paula's working on. Are you doing the Lost Soul shawl, Paula? Yeah, I thought so. You know, Tank, that's true, because your hair does hide the main top. Oh, look at that yarn. That's gorgeous. I can't remember what they said this was made out of. Dee has one made out of the exact same yarn. But I started doing my sample squares, and I've got 6 done so far, but I'm running out of ideas on which stitches to try. So I'm not sure how this is going to work, because you can doing it in the round and the square, your options aren't as you don't have as many options as if you're just doing it by the row. So but I'll show you a few of them here. And the color isn't showing up very good on there, because this is Mary Maxim Glimmer yarn, and it's called orange, but it's not orange. It's kind of a brown glitter. And see, there it looks red. It's not red at all. It's an orangey brown for sure.
It looks orange to me.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because on my screen it kind of looks red. Zoila, can you please email me your address? I got something in the mail for me, you, and Kim that we talked about a couple weeks ago, and it finally came in. The twist and lock set. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you for coming in, Ladybug. Thank you, Zoila.
Touched by yarn. I like that, Rebecca. Maybe it should be touched by yarn. That's what my grandma used to say. No, she just be touched.
Next week, we will have something scheduled out for all the ideas that you guys gave us last week on different things you want us to show. And so we're getting pretty excited about that. One thing I really want to talk about is January 20th is Paula's birthday. So we are going to do a birthday party for her on the channel on January 23rd. Go back downstairs, please. Really? Go back downstairs, please. Thank you.
Hey, sweetie.
Oh, she's gonna sit over there. Paula says hi, Merely.
Oh, hi.
Well, thank you, Rebecca. We're gonna do a lot of giveaways and stuff for Paula's birthday.
I will be 65.
Oh yes, and she is celebrating the big 65. So if anyone wants to donate for that, please email me or Paula, either one. Oh, this one. There's me and Paula's email addresses. So it'll be January 23rd at 1 p.m. Don't miss that one. It's going to be a really good time.
Yep.
We're going to have some pretty cool giveaways and stuff. I would like to ask, though, I see some people do pattern giveaways off of Ravelry and Etsy. And I was wondering if there's like any certain one designers that you guys really like. I don't get on either one of them very often to know, you know, who's got good designs and who doesn't.
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. Like I've got back when I was into making gnomes, there was a little girl on there. Little girl. There was a lady on there, Muffy Corn, that made absolutely gorgeous gnome patterns. You know, but I wouldn't go to her for, say, a sweater pattern.
Right.
You know, and most of my patterns anymore, I look for free ones.
Right. Thank you, Tank. Oh no, her hubby gave her the cooties. I tell you, this sickness that's going around right now is very dangerous, and I just hope and pray that it doesn't hit anybody in the community because they're saying it's bad.
Hi, Elding.
Hi, Ellie.
It is.
Yeah. And it's kind of like an upper respiratory thing that turns into pneumonia that has some kind of bacteria in it, and it's the bacteria that's bad, they're saying.
I don't need anything that's going to land my butt in the hospital.
No. Matter of fact, our medical group sent a note right before New Year's Eve that all facilities are going back to full face masks until this blows over.
Well, there was a big uptick in COVID. Big. That was when hubby brought it home to me.
Oh, wow.
I'm still paying the price for that too. Especially at night.
Yeah, see, Tank said Brenda Knotts and Loops had pneumonia, started feeling better, and now she's got it again. And that's what I'm hearing. Last week there was a 12-year-old boy around St. Louis that got it, and they ended up flying him to another hospital, and he didn't make it. And we're talking just a matter of days. And it was the pneumonia with the fever and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ladybug says, keep your immune system up by eating veggies and zinc, elderberry, etc. Those immune drinks, vitamin C. That's a great idea.
Yep. I've got my elderberry concoction that I 2 teaspoons full every day. It stinks and it doesn't taste very good. But personally, I think I'm healthier when I do that than when I don't.
Right. Yeah, I have an autoimmune disease, so I have to be very careful.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, email me if you know of any designers that have really good patterns that we could offer as giveaways on Paula's birthday. And then February is my birthday, so the end of February we will be having a party for me. Ladybug, I do not know who you are. Ladybug, and then there was another new one I didn't recognize today. Rebecca. Oh, Ladybug is Taffy. Oh my gosh, Taffy. That's right. I forgot that. Okay. Yep. Now I remember.
It's okay. You know what? I blame it on COVID fog brain.
Right.
I don't know what I blamed it on before that, but you know.
Ellie says, I still use my mask because I have asthma that can be triggered any day of the year, so I can't let my guard down. That's true too, Ellie, so please be careful out there right now. And yes, we are going to party, party, party.
Party. Okay, my idea of a party this year is going to be being able to blow a noisemaker. That'll make me happy.
Well, I just seen a video. I don't know how true it is, but they said that whatever's hitting us, it hit China really, really bad. And they're saying it's as bad, if not worse, than the Big C. And one guy got on there and said he thinks it all stems from the vaccines. So I hope he's wrong.
No, I don't think so. And the whole Big C thing in this house is kind of our own fault because we were late getting our vaccine. And I believe that's why we got it.
No one in my house got the vaccine, and none of us caught the Big C.
No, she lives in Illinois.
Right. Yep. I'm in Illinois. I believe that 12-year-old boy I was talking about, though, was from Missouri, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, good Lord, there's Children's Hospital and there's two really good children's hospitals in St. Louis.
Yes,
Are you
there
sure
is.
they didn't fly him into St. Louis?
Well, he was at one hospital and they flew him to another one. I believe they flew him into one of the children's hospitals, according to the video.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Tank said she didn't get the shots and she's had it 5 or 6 times. And
Yeah.
Taffy says you can still get it even though you get the vaccine.
Yeah. I know. But I do believe that if we would have gotten our shots on time, maybe we wouldn't have gotten it. But we'll never know because you can't go back in time.
Right. Hi, Kim G. I hope you get to feeling better. How dare your hubby give you that? I was saying though, Kim, that I'm putting this in the mail. It'll be picked up tomorrow morning and shipped out to you.
I think for my birthday that I am going to give away. I don't know what I'm going to give away. I'll make it a surprise. Could be something handcrafted by me. Maybe. Maybe not.
I can't wait. And
Probably
Kim,
be a doll.
here's the kit. This is what it looks like when you get it. What did Zoila say? I think she meant I got one shot and my son didn't get his shots and neither one caught it. I'm glad to hear that. Tank says her resistance is building up.
Well, yeah, after you've had it that much. Hey, Karen.
Ellie said they got their vaccines and are getting yearly boosters.
Yeah, we were just late with our booster. And I haven't gotten the go ahead from my pulmonologist to have it yet.
Karen,
Next booster.
Karen says she's been lurking, supposedly get it less severely, less hospitalizations when vaccinated, lessen severity. It's kind of like, remember when I remember when I first started learning about the flu shot. They're giving you a dose of the flu so that your body can know how to react.
Yes, so your body builds up antibodies to it.
Yeah.
It's just that's how most viruses work. They give you, or vaccines work. They give you what's called an attenuated virus, which is a weaker version of the virus, so
Right.
that your body can build up antibodies that respond to that virus.
Right.
That's just how vaccines work.
You're right. Yep. You're good. You're good, Zoya. I say, Tank, was it you that in that one live, or maybe Sherry, one of you put something in your corrected it, and everybody.
Yeah, I call mine auto cucumber.
Kim says, "Cool shirt, Paula. I like dragons."
It says, "I'm done adulting. Let's be dragons."
That's a good one.
Put it on this morning because that's how I felt. Done.
Tank says, "Auto cucumber."
Yes, because that's what my autocorrect corrected to when I was trying to type autocorrect one time. So I'm like, okay, you want to be an auto cucumber? You can be an auto cucumber.
Right.
You can be anything you want to be.
Right.
Okay. I did want to show I got my Hobie mail.
Isn't that gorgeous? Hi, Anastasia. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Anastasia, sweetie.
That one, I just love that one.
Oh, yeah. I foresee a beautiful shawl made out of this.
You did make a shawl out of that, or you're going to?
No, I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
Just not sure what kind of shawl. So any suggestions would be appreciated. Oh, did you ever get to that tutorial of Mama G's, the cat hat?
No.
Well, I figured it out.
You did?
Yeah, in order to make a smaller one, you just want to get their head measurement and then make your brim as long as, well, a little bit longer actually than the circumference of their head.
Right.
And then go from there. Just build up the cats.
Oh, okay.
So.
Tank is asking if you could turn your light.
Okay. There. Sorry. I always forget, Tank.
Oh, wow, Kim G. My notifications are way off. Way, way off. I wish my light there. That's better.
My entire YouTube is off. It's about half the time I don't get notifications for things that I know that I signed up for notifications for. Drives me crazy.
I don't
Hey,
like.
probably went knitting.
Oh, I look yellow. Hi, Froggy. Well, Kim and Zoila, I'm going to package this up after the live and put a label on it and then have it ready to be picked up tomorrow morning and shipped directly to you guys. So, hi, Maureen. Thanks for coming in. Oh, you just found us?
How are you, Marie?
Zoila Froggy says she needs to talk to you and wants to know if you could please email her. You're welcome, Zoila.
Yeah. Well, the
Zoila, I think you're going to like the twist and lock hooks. Don't you, Paula?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Anastasia, as long as it's for the cat stitch, it's increments of 5 stitches. But yes, you can fudge it. You just don't want to fudge it too much. Otherwise, you're going to lose the cat appearance.
Right.
Uh-oh. Are you in trouble, Zoila?
Oh no.
I cannot imagine Zoila getting into trouble. At least not now.
Right. Hey Zoila, do you live anywhere close to where that club got it? You know, had that happen last night?
Oh, yeah.
It
That
looked
thing
bad.
that exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Froggy says it's all good.
Oh, goodness.
So, Las Vegas was the truck explosion. The Bronx,
Oh, okay.
it was a club. Somebody shot up a club or something. Paula lives in Arkansas, right, Paula? You don't live in Vegas.
Yep, I live in the boonies. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh,
This
Paula,
is
I love
a
that.
shawl. This is a huge shawl. The sucker is big.
Oh, that's folded in
And
half.
mine did that a little bit too, Diana.
Yep, it did.
So as you can see, it is freaking huge.
It is huge, but man, is it gorgeous. I love the bright colors.
Yep, me too.
Oh, turn that around.
Hmm?
Turn it around. I like the way the stitches look on this side. Yeah, I liked it when you had it leaning against you. It looked like this side was puffy.
Oh no, it's just half doubles. What it is it's Lion Brand Mandala gnome yarn.
Oh wow.
Is the color.
Yeah, I love that.
Which I think is just gorgeous. So, like I said, I have been going through my projects and finishing them up. I had like 2 more rows on this, and I finished it. And I finished the sleeves on the brown sweater. And
yeah, Zoila, find out, because that was pretty bad.
Oh, the thing in New Orleans was horrendous. The death count on that, I think, is up to 18.
Oh wow.
It's just horrible. And the thing that I thought it was in New York, that Tesla truck thing.
Oh no, that was Las Vegas.
New York.
Yeah, that one was Las Vegas.
That one was Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was a couple people injured on that one, but he pretty much, all the damage was towards himself. That they said that truck shielded any of the debris from going and busting the glass out of the front of Trump's motel. Oh, Tank says 11 injured last night. Was that in Queens, Tank? And I agree with you, Taffy. It's very sad. And I don't get it either. And the guy in New Orleans, he was in the military, in the United States military, and so was the guy in Vegas. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
I don't know. We were all hoping for a nice, calm 2025.
Right. Yeah.
Mm,
Thank you, Rebecca. And right now they're trying to figure out if the three are,
related.
yeah.
Were they all three in the military?
I don't know about the one in Queens, but the other two were.
They
Yeah.
are all related, Tank.
Oh, did they figure it out?
Yay.
They were investigating it.
Mm.
Yes, and they both served in Afghanistan. Yep.
I wonder if that's where they were radicalized.
Sad.
It is sad. It's sad that people believe that they have to kill other people to satisfy their religion.
Yes. And I agree, Zoila. She says, we are training them released with no help. Some people don't have any support. It's rough. And it is, you know.
Yeah. Hello, Suzanne.
Hi, Suzanne. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, it is rough. I saw my brother go through it. He was in Vietnam. And he never was the same. I mean, he was an ornery little so-and-so to start with.
Right. I agree, Maureen. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. All right, so don't forget Paula's birthday party, January 23rd. We're going to do giveaways and have some fun. I know some people like to play games. I'm not sure how to do that. And I know that a lot of them games you have to like give everybody a number or something, and that usually takes a long time.
No, I think we should just use the StreamYard tool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Very true, Froggy. Just keep praying. Tank says, my uncle was a Green Beret in the Army and he snapped. You know, I heard a lot of that happened when they come back from Afghanistan.
What kind of games does Mara play? I don't think I've ever.
She has like the animals that race to the finish line. But with that one, she gives everybody a number.
Ah, okay.
I mean, I guess it might not be too bad because, I mean, we don't have 100 people, you know?
Yeah.
So I could check into that. Zoila, did you go to Afghanistan? Oh, wow, Tank. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, my brother came home an addict and stayed that way for the rest of his life.
Wow, thank you for your services, Zoila. Yeah, I think our government should have done a little more to help the soldiers when they come back from all that.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Especially the soldiers that came back from Vietnam. I mean, they were literally told when they were discharged, change into your civilian clothes. Don't go home in your uniform.
Wow. Ellie, I will get with Mara and see if she will help me as far as knowing how to find those games and stuff. And then I'll get with Paula and we'll talk about it and see if we can figure something out where it doesn't take an hour to get everybody a number, to start the first game.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a 14-year-old and a 4-year-old. That's so sad.
Yeah.
Very, very sad. Oh, did I show what my sister got me for Christmas last week?
No.
She got me a family calendar.
Oh yeah, you showed it to me, but I don't think you showed it on.
This is the last Christmas we had with my mom, and then it didn't even dawn on me that I didn't get not one picture of me and her that day. But each month has pictures of my family. It is super cool. And then it's kind of like dry erase board. See how it's shiny? So yeah. I'm assuming that you could write on it and then erase it.
Well, yeah, because you're going to want to save that. That's a keepsake.
Right.
It isn't just a calendar.
Right. Yeah, I love it. Oh, here's that hat from Mama G, Paula, that I got. It's cream, brown, purple, and black. Now, do you see this brown right here? That is what this glimmer yarn is supposed to look like.
Well, okay. Since you said you wanted one, I made you the scarf.
Oh, I love it.
I got to tuck in the ends, and then I got a couple other things I'm going to be sending you.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. I got a box here that I got to get out to you too, Paula.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, it is a clay colored brown.
That one, I think it's pumpkin. It's kind of a brownish, orangish.
Yeah.
Color.
Yep. Now, did you find a tutorial on doing that, Paul, or did you just kind of go with looking at the hat pattern?
I'll show you what I did. Hang on just a second. This is one of the very first Afghan books that I got.
Oh, wow.
I was young.
Right.
And it is called The Great Afghan Book by Columbia House.
Right.
And it has page 20. 1 year for Christmas. I made every child in the family the cat stitch Afghan using this pattern.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
So that's all I did. I just refreshed my mind on the pattern itself.
Right.
And it was published in it doesn't have the date it was published, but I was probably like 16 or 17 when I got it. and my little chitlins got a hold of it. So some of the pages are torn out. Huh, it doesn't have a date.
Oh, wow. So the cat stitch has actually been a stitch that goes way back.
Oh, yeah. Way, way back. And like I said, this is old. So some of the, in the middle, it has pictures of all of the Afghans featured in the book.
Right.
So there you go.
Wow. That's cool.
So,
Kim G says after she gets her sweater done, she's going to try the cat stitch.
oh, Kim G, the cat stitch is so easy.
How much of the sweater do you have left, Kim? Are you having some problems with it? I know me and Paula would be glad to do a video chat with you if you need help with something on that.
Absolutely.
And that reminds me, there was somebody in the live when we were making the men's sweater
Yes.
that wanted to try the yarn that I was using, and I told her I would send her what yarn I had left. And I have 2 skeins of it left, and now I can't remember who it was that asked for it.
Mary Maxim.
Yeah.
Something alpaca.
Yep. Natural alpaca.
Yes, I remember Columbia House, and that's who these books were published by, Elizabeth. You got like, I think it was 6 craft books, and then you had to buy another book in the next year. So that's how I got my first crochet books.
Oh, wow. Zoila wants to know if the stitch patterns were written the same way that they are today in that book.
Yeah.
Oh, Kim, if you're almost to the ribbing, then you're pretty close to being done. That's awesome. You'll have to send us pictures so we can see what it looks like.
And here goes Zoila. Shows
Yep,
you how to do stitch.
Yep, I have some pattern books like that.
Yep. That's, you can tell it survived my children.
Yep. Paula, do you make
little stinkers that tore the pages out?
Do you make bed dolls?
No, I have never made bed dolls.
I
think I've gotten a pattern around here somewhere.
I have a ton of patterns for those, and I don't make them. So I didn't know if you would like patterns for that or what.
Yes, there are. Well, it's not that they're fake, Elizabeth. It's what happened was somebody put those out without copywriting them, and then other people copied them, and there's really nothing they can do because the original person that put those cards out did not copyright.
Yeah, that Claire Montgomery's, they said, is the original creator of those.
Yep. But the problem is, you can't really copyright a granny square because there are as an example, you can go on YouTube and type in granny square, and you will literally pull up thousands of tutorials. You can go online and type in granny square pattern, and you're going to bring up 100,000 pages,
Right.
if not more.
True. Beth says one thing that is different is on the side it says with dooklet instead of booklet. And is that the original one, Beth, or the oh geez, my brain just went blank.
Oh, is that on Miss Montgomery's as well, Claire's? They didn't technically break the law, Zoila. It's just in really poor taste.
Anastasia, can you just go with the smaller hook? Maybe would that make it so that your tension is similar to what it was 2 years ago?
Ooh, that's tough, especially if you were a beginning crocheter, and now you've tightened up your tension. You found your sweet spot. Yes, so it is just, actually, it is a direct copy with the publishing software, what it is nowadays.
I will be right back, Paula.
Okay. Uh-oh, child emergency. With publishing software, what it is today, if you can get a good scanned image into your computer, and it's really cruddy when people do that. My opinion only. So I get really riled up about people stealing intellectual property from other people. And that's what this is. This is intellectual property. Okay. Even if she didn't copyright it, and I can understand the reason not to, because some of these squares have been around for years and years. But when my husband was in school, they had to program a video game for an assignment. This was way back in the 70s. He was going for his computer engineering degree. And we couldn't prove it at the time, but his video game somehow ended up on the market less than a year later. She did copyright him, Tank? Yeah, see, you can copyright the idea, I would suppose. Yeah, Tank. And this was back when they still had like arcades and stuff like that. So yeah, it was extremely messed up, Anastasia. So yeah, this is why I get really, really angry when I see somebody doing that. because it's just, well, other than the fact that, we had 2 young children, and hey, he was going to school and only working part-time.
Oh,
That money
great.
would come in handy.
I'm glad that's helping. I remember back in the day when I first started crocheting that people used to say that you can change one stitch in a pattern and call that pattern yours. I never
Yeah.
understood that.
Yeah, which I think is absolutely messed up.
Yeah.
No, he couldn't because of the fact that he did it as an assignment. And any intellectual property that he came up with while he was in school becomes the property of the school.
Wow.
So it sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not right. It kind of bothers me when someone tries to use someone else's idea as their own, or take credit for an idea that someone else came up with.
Well, that's like
At
my
least-
doll. I came up with the pattern for the doll, but I used bits and pieces from different patterns, if that
Right.
makes sense.
You're right.
Yeah, so isn't that cool?
Yep, that's right, Zoila. But now, are all the cards the same in them boxes, or are they different too?
I don't know. But I know that she should be, the lady Claire Montgomery's, she should be receiving royalties off of that.
Right. I agree. Yeah. Because that's a boxed item. I mean, it's not like she just wrote 1-page pattern. She went to the trouble of making 50 different square patterns.
Exactly. So I don't know who her publisher is, or if she's self-published or what, but she should probably take whoever is doing this to court. So I don't know. That's my opinion. It sucks, but there's not a whole lot that you can do about it.
I'm not positive, but I think Michi was saying something last night about doing a crochet along with that box of cards. But she said that you'd have to get the original box for the for whatever it was she was thinking of doing. But I can't remember if she said that's because the cards were different or what the thing was, but she was adamant that you have to buy the Claire Montgomery set to do the crochet along. So that makes me wonder if the cards are different,
Probably. I don't
That's a
know.
good question,
People
Kim.
like that are no better than common thieves.
Oh wow, Anastasia, you do have a lot left. Tank, do you want me to show? Do you want me to show them that you sent me so that people know what we're talking about? me see if I can do this. Share screen. Okay. So that is what it looks like. The box looks like open, and that must be the booklet that comes with it, right, Tank?
Oh, that's readable. That's perfectly readable.
Yeah. Oh, wrong direction. And then there's some of the
Oh, that's
squares.
That would make a nice art project.
It would. Yep, it would.
Oh, the fake is not readable. So why buy
Oh,
the fake?
right, right.
I mean, my eyes are bad enough, okay? Let's not
Yeah.
push me over the edge.
I'm gonna order the right one. But
Does she have a web page, Tank?
it's on Amazon. It's $17.99, I think, for the box.
It's worth it. I mean, that's 50 different patterns.
Oh, sorry, Anastasia. You got this, girl. You'll have it done in no time.
Anastasia, look at it this way. If you're already in June, you are more than halfway there.
Right. And
Just
now that you
saying.
got tension figured out, you can fly right through it.
Yep.
Yeah, I found those cards on Amazon last night. What the heck is that?
Huh.
Yeah, 1796. And I got kind of thrown off because there's different boxes. She's got a granny square flower card deck also. All right. There's the link.
Yep.
I don't know, Zoila. That's what I was wondering too, is if the fake one, if the patterns are different.
Probably not, because they probably just copied it directly. I mean, you know, buy the box once and sell the box 1,000 times.
Oh my gosh, it was going to take till May to get it. That's ridiculous. I know Temu has them, but I don't know if they're the real ones or fake ones. I assume they're the fake ones.
I would assume they are, Kirsten.
Wow. Oh, and she's going to do all 50 squares? That'd be cool. Yeah, Anastasia says pretty much everything on Temu is a knockoff of the originals. That is true.
What do you want to bet that the fake ones are made in China?
Right.
Just saying.
Right, Zoila, the fake ones takes 4 months to get it, and the other one you can have it in 3 to 5 days.
Yeah. I just looked it up and put it in my cart on Amazon. I'm so bad.
Anastasia, it's terrible, isn't it? What got me on the Temu was get 3 free items, and then you put the 3 free items in your cart, and then it says you gotta order $8 more worth of stuff. So I would do the $8 worth of stuff and add to my order, and then it would say $6 and something more. And after the second one, I thought, I'm not doing this. I ended up with like 6 small orders because everything got sent individually. So the 3
Yes.
free items, and I never even got the free items sent to me. I only got the things that I ordered.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Tank says the booklet says printed in China. And is that the original one, Tank, or the fake one? Zoila said she still hasn't ordered anything from Temu. Kim G has a question. If you would do a crochet along with the cards, how many colors would you choose?
I don't know.
I agree, Anastasia. I totally agree.
Kim,
She
I don't
has
know how many colors.
She
It
has
would
the
be up
real
to
one
you.
copyrighted. But just because it's copyrighted, does that mean it's made in the USA? Kim G, hold on. Let me pull that thing back up. All right. By looking at that, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 colors just in that one square.
Yeah, but it depends, Kim, on if you want, do you want a theme? Do you want like a brown Afghan? Do you want a purple Afghan? Do you know?
Yeah, I was
So it
thinking
all depends.
at least 4 colors is what I was thinking. It was printed in China and someone stole the idea in China. Oh, nice. All right. Right there it says first published in 2024. Copyright Search Press 2024.
Yeah.
Wow. So it was sent to China to be to be made after it was copyrighted, and then whoever made the item
Printed it. Yeah.
stole the
Let's just
item.
run off a few 100,000 more of these.
Right. Kim, I would just say, since there's 50 of the cards, I would say you could get by with just using whatever scrap yarn you have available at that time, unless you want to go with a certain color theme for all of them.
Yeah.
Tank says, read the copyright at the bottom. Print. Oh, I see it now.
Printed in China.
Yeah, I see it now.
But like Kirsten said, copyrights do not
Yeah, look at all rights reserved.
border thing.
No part of this publication, text, photographs, or illustrations may be reproduced or transmitted in any form or by any means by print, photoprint, microfilm, micro something, photocopier, video, internet, or in any way known as yet unknown, or stored in a retrieval system without written permission obtained beforehand from search press printed in China.
Okay, but like Kirsten said, copyrights, they follow the borders. If something is copyrighted in the US, it stays in the US, meaning nobody in the US could print them.
Right. Kim says, I would like to do one with a set number of colors, not 85 different colors. I have too hard of a time picking yarn and color anyway. Oh, me too,
Okay,
Kim.
well, go with the theme, Kim. Say, okay, I want all greens, or exactly, Kirsten.
Yep, exactly.
Hi,
Hi,
Tina.
TSC. Tank, could you kind of just thumb through them cards and look and see if any of them take more than 4 colors?
Well, they're smaller granny squares. I would imagine that they don't.
Zoila says,
But,
exactly, Kirsten.
yeah.
China steals so many of products and sells them cheaper. They do. They sure do. Kim G, there's a hard lesson to learn. Do not send private property out of the country to print ever. I agree.
I agree. Well, we're also having a very large problem with AI generated books. So
Thank you,
gotta
Tank.
watch out for everything.
Kim's Tank says all of them granny squares have 4 colors or less. 4 is the most. So you could get by with just picking out 4 colors, right?
Yeah, like,
oh, plus the border color. Yeah.
Like that first sweater that I made, I picked white and 2 colors of gray and black. That's 4 colors. The other sweater the very first sweater that I made like that, I picked white, 3 colors of blue, and one more. I forgot what.
Okay, so here's a question.
What's that?
If you need 4 colors, how many skeins of each color would you need to make 50 squares?
That's going to be dependent on where you place your colors, Diana. Because if you do all of your middle ones out of one color, and then you keep, making it bigger, by the time you get to the fourth color, you're using 4 times as much yarn as you used for the middle one. So it's going to depend on the placement of your yarn.
Right. But how would you figure out how many skeins you're going to need for the project if you want to get all the yarn together before you start it? Or what number would be safe?
For all 50 squares?
Yeah. Because she's doing all 50 squares, right, Tank? Yeah, Anastasia, that A1, boy, that can make things look really nice.
Oh, the AI? That's so irritating.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking 2 to 3 skeins of each color, but then is that going to be too much? I mean, I know it's based on what size you want. Oh, Tank says it's in the book, the booklet. Let me. Where am I at there? All right, is that the one, Tank, right there? I don't know how to blow it up.
Oh, you have to blow it up on your phone.
Yarn used. All right. I can't read it. The font is too little. She used Sheepy's Merino Soft Light Worsted.
Okay, but sheep cheese is a smaller skein, I think. I think it's only 50 grams.
She used 13 colors. So that's 13 skeins.
Yep.
Thank you, Tank, for all that help with that.
Yep.
Bye, Ellie. Have a good day.
Have an awesome day, Ellie.
Tank, does it say how much yardage you would use if you just use one color? I can't read it. It's too small fine print for me to read it.
13 skeins plus the border color. So let me get some stats for sheep juice.
Jen Reef says with the new Granny Square skeins, they got 14 squares out of 1, if that helps with your counting.
Sheep juice yarn. What did you say she used?
13 colors.
Okay, but what did you say? What was the name of the yarn she used?
Oh. Sheepy's Merino Soft Light Worsted. It looks like 8-ply PK yarn. 115 yards per skein. I guess I could have just told you that from the beginning, huh?
There,
'Cause
there you go.
115 yards times 13.
Yep.
And it looks like she used a G hook, if I'm reading that right. So that would make your yarn last longer because it's a small hook, right?
Yep. Would also make your project smaller.
Right. Oh no, Anastasia. She did one too many rows of this one color. Now she's got to frog it.
That's okay. The first project I started on this new year, I had to frog it twice. I'm like, really?
All right, Kim G says, so maybe throw 13 skeins in a bag and sew a lucky of the draw.
Have a lucky draw.
Right.
That works.
Yep, that works. But Tank said she did not use all the skeins. So
She didn't use up all of each skein. Is
right.
the deal. But if I'm going to participate, I'm going to stick with the color scheme.
Right.
That's me. I'm boring.
Well, I mean, if she used 13 different colors, she didn't. You know, that's not the same 4 colors for all squares, or whatever.
Well, yeah, just because I use the same 4 colors, doesn't mean that the squares are going to resemble each other because I'm going to use them in a different order.
Right.
Like if one of my squares I want light brown, orange, dark brown, and off-white. And I start in the middle with the off-white and work my way out to the darkest. And then the next square, I start in the middle with the darkest and work my way out to the lightest. So
right.
Those squares are going to look completely different.
Right. Jen Reeves, do you know how many yards of yarn were in them Red Heart, the Red Heart Granny Square yarn?
And what size granny squares did they get? Is that a 4-rounder?
Anastasia says, could have just pretended there was 31 days in June. Haha. There you go.
That would have worked.
Or you could have said July 1st was the weather was the same. I thought about doing one of those temperature blankets, but it throws me off because I would think that it would be a very narrow but very long Afghan.
You can make it as wide as you want.
Tank said she did use a 4mm, a USG hook.
Yeah. That's a good idea, Anastasia.
Oh, her squares are only 4 inches. Tank said she's making hers bigger.
Okay.
Jen Reed says that Granny Square yarn was approximately 417 yards per skein.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Somebody just asked how. Oh, there it is, Kim G. How big of a blanket of 50 squares, 4-inch squares?
Depends on how you arrange it. No, you just want it as unique as possible, Anastasia. That's all.
Right. Yes, Anastasia, send us pictures so we can share pictures when you're done. Zoila says she would love to see a picture when it's complete.
Oh yeah, the blankets are always beautiful.
Right. By going 2 or 3 more rounds on each square tank, are you going to stick to the pattern that she's doing, or are you just going to like add a round of double crochets or something like that?
Oh, girl, I stay up and listen to YouTube things about true crime and all that.
Yeah,
I love true crime.
me too.
And forensic files and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of us actually that like true crime that's in the crochet community.
I think most of us do. I know Dee likes it, and Mama G.
Yeah.
And
Maureen says that the Granny Square yarn, you're supposed to be able to get 15 squares per skein. All right, guys, I got to get off of here. The grandkids are here. Next week, we will be discussing, what's coming up next. And we're going to have more of a planned schedule this year so that everybody has time to get yarn or supplies needed for items that we're going to be making. Jill at Fiber Floozies does the crime thing too.
do not forget the dib sale.
Yes. Tonight is Mama G and Dee's dib sale.
And they have both gotten some gorgeous yarn this time.
Oh, yes, they do. Yes, and please leave a thumbs up on your way out. And Jen says that you want many more squares than 50. As 4-inch squares, that would be about the size of a baby blanket.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, thank you all for coming and spending time with us today. Love you all and have a safe night. It's snowing like crazy here now all of a sudden. So
it's gonna snow here Sunday.
Oh wow. We're supposed to get like 12 inches on Sunday.
Yeah. We're getting hit first, then you get it.
Yuck. All right. Everybody have a good day, and we will see you tonight at Dee's dib sale.
All right.
Bye all.
Much love.